Two of San Diego's biggest restaurant groups are getting anxious over the state's coronavirus regulations. Owners of the Cohen and Brigantine restaurants say the capacity limits aren't sustainable. Our ABC 10 News reporter John Horn explains why thousands of jobs now hang in the balance.
The county barely avoided moving into the state's most restrictive tier of coronavirus restrictions, meaning restaurants can still serve indoors at 25% capacity. But two of the region's biggest restaurant groups are not celebrating.
It's not sustainable.
Leslie Cohn stepping out in front of cameras this week, her family's restaurant group trying desperately to make it amid coronavirus restrictions.
As we enter the fall and winter months, our restaurants cannot, as I said, survive on 25%.
The Cohn Group spent more than $100,000 creating social distancing in 16 of its restaurants. That was before the 25% capacity limit was instituted. Their employment is now down 40% to about 1,200 workers.
We should be concentrating on positive test percentages, hospital capacity, ICU and PPE availability.
Her frustrations echoed by Mike Morton, who heads the Brigantine restaurants, where employment is off 20% to 1,000 workers. Morton says there are now waits every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday due to the capacity restraints.
But ultimately, guests are going to get tired of that, and what else does that do? It allows us to employ less people due to limited capacity.
The 25% cap will last at least another 3 weeks before the county would be eligible for the next lower tier, which would increase the cap to 50%, still a struggle in an industry famous for thin margins. John Horn, ABC 10 News.
And even the state's least restrictive tier caps indoor restaurant capacity at 50%. A spokesperson for the state says there is no timetable for releasing additional tiers.